Hello and welcome back to Motherhood Interrupted. I'm your host, Kimberly Lovey. Today I'm going to share with you another psychic reading I got from Scott the Psychic. I felt like my first one was a little bit, not super uplifting. And so I actually got him back on the next day. I had so many questions about the podcast, the brand, and you guys will notice that because this had happened a couple months ago, I actually had taken quite a bit of action per his direction from this exact recording and episode that we created together. So take a listen, enjoy, and let me know what you guys think.
Catch me up on everything that's happened in the past 10 hours.
Let's see, we slept well.
Okay.
I hope you did as well.
I never sleep well, but that's my own issues.
Oh.
Now, it's a beautiful day, although it is a little hot for my
Yes,
liking.
isn't it?
Yes. Let me just... You had mentioned yesterday a move, correct? Or am I getting confused?
Yeah, I had.
Yeah, because the move is forthcoming. So they're just going right here first. They're just saying the move, not to repeat what yesterday, but start really thinking about where, how, when, put all the dots together, okay?
Wow. Okay. I wonder if it's out of state or more locally.
I feel let me look. It can be either, but I feel it could be locally and then become out of state.
Wow.
Or maybe a move before it's out of state.
Fascinating.
Now you had asked, you said obviously your questions about your vocation, about work.
Yes.
So let's get to it and
Okay.
let's get all the answers we can.
Okay. So should I change my podcast name? Right now it's my name, and I don't know if I should, in light of if I do want to launch a brand around, like maybe starting with the podcast and then branching out from there. I don't know if I should keep it my name or if I should keep it something like, or if I should change it to something else. Like,
Easy answer.
Okay, good.
I'll take it from here. No, I hope that didn't sound rude.
No, I love it.
Okay. I would like something like Love and Kisses with Kimberly. Something with Kimberly. I would like your name incorporated into it because for a brand, we do want the recognitions for everything is like, I don't know if you watch the Real Housewives, like a Bethany, or whatever names you hear, Kardashian. So have you thought of anything around like sofas and TVs with Kimberly?
Yeah, like Live, Laugh, Lovey, because our last name is Lovey, but I didn't.
Love it.
I don't know.
No, well, that's a little corny.
It's totally corny. That's why I gotta.
Okay, good. Oh my God, I thought you were gonna get mad at me. It's just like, no, I gotta say what I say. That's a little corny.
It's totally corny, but I need to think of something that. So right now, my podcast is just the Kimberly Lovey podcast, and I feel like I need to have it be a little bit more inclusive.
You need it defined.
Yeah, defined so that I frame up what it's about, but also adding my name.
Yes.
Okay.
And well, if you want to do this exercise real quick, mommyhood is going to be part of, not the full scope of your podcast, but it's going to be a part of it. Forgive me, please, but did they mention Jenny McCarthy to you yesterday?
They did. Yes, they did.
Okay, because they're showing me her again, and they're saying
They love her.
something just, good. That's why they keep showing her. It's just her exuberance. So something. I'm trying to find the exact words. Or if you have any, like you want to run by me, we can do it that way. It's just the live, love, lovey.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. The business of motherhood, diamonds and coconuts, they have arrived. They call us mom. Diamonds and drop-offs, motherhood interrupted, surviving motherhood.
I like the last two the best so far.
Which were diamonds and drop-offs and surviving motherhood. Okay.
No, which was surviving motherhood and something else motherhood.
Okay, I have it. Oh, Motherhood Incorporated, Killing the Mom Game, And then Life Happened, Honeymoon Interrupted, Out to Lunch podcast, Let Your Hair Down. She calls the shots.
I like Honeymoon Interrupted.
Okay.
But I'm hearing, not to be very specific, I feel like I'm dissecting this to the infinite, but they're saying the surviving mommyhood or whatever, motherhood. Yes, I like that. But that says it's sort of putting you in a box.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of.
And I don't. Yeah, I want you to color outside of the lines. And also, when you just said, what was the other one you just said?
Out to Lunch, Let Your Hair Down. She calls
Out to Lunch. Out to Lunch. I like that because it can encompass more. And it's like, well, is it out to lunch because you are kooky?
I mean, I don't even know. No, I don't. Part of me wants to be able to interview, so I don't want to just pigeonhole this is why I wanted to talk to you about this. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just motherhood, because I feel like I can also interview people that are influential, inspiring, professional athletes that I'm friends with, executives.
I want it to be all encompassing.
Okay.
That's why the motherhood, out of all the ones you named, I like that. But that's putting you in a box.
Okay.
The other one where it's out to lunch, sorry, but what I'm hearing, my first take is, and of course I'm not your main demographic, but I'm hearing, oh, that sounds like it's going to be silly or kooky.
Right. And I liked They Have Arrived podcast because it's like interesting about like successful people, but then it's kind of a little bit, it's not hitting the motherhood thing. So I'll have to keep brainstorming.
Yeah, please do. But there's also something, and not this, but it's like light bulb moments. It's where you're just,
Sorry, my baby.
Oh, that's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I like something like the light bulb moment, something where it's like, aha, this is what we're speaking about today, like the catcher, or you caught something, or something along those lines.
Okay.
So just play with that concept.
Oh,
but
okay.
Just something about catching the moment with Kimberly.
Okay.
I really like that. Not telling you what to do, but something like the best thing I'm hearing right now is capturing the moment, ... with Kimberly.
Okay. I can go with that. Okay.
And I like the Kimberly Moreland, the last name.
Okay.
I like you setting it, Lovey. I mean, it's a beautiful name. It's, with Lovey. Or it could be, capturing the moment with Lovey. No, it's just too cutie. I like Kimberly. There's more, it's more substantial. There's more substance, where I feel you could speak to Bill Clinton.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So
right.
With the Lovey, anything too cutesy, no. But play along the lines of capturing the moment with.
Okay, I like that. Okay, great. And then, do I need a co-host, and if so, who?
You can have, I'm sorry, the first thing they just said, your guys are saying rotating.
Yep, okay, rotating.
I don't want you to get, and for a few reasons, I don't want it to be somebody else's show along with yours.
Okay.
And that it would be like Rick and Morty or whatever it is, because this is about, and this is going to sound selfish, but it's a healthy selfish. No, this is your brainstorm. This is your idea. I don't want somebody else also sharing the credit. Okay. I like it with, and I've only seen this one, so hopefully you know what I'm referring to. Drew Barrymore show. She has someone on there called Ross Matthews.
Yes.
Gay guy.
Yep.
Okay. I think, and I don't watch it, but I think he's become like a recurring character or person on the show, but nobody's thinking about him. They're thinking Drew Barrymore and then him. Mm-hmm. It's just like they're saying Jimmy Fallon and, forgive me, that Mexican guy that he has. They want you to have somebody like that, but they would like recurring, because also, can I catch my breath, guys? Your guys are like spewing. It's also, they don't want you sharing full credit with anyone. They don't want you having to kowtow to anyone, because anyone else is going to say, oh, well, what about bringing this person on? And then there's going to be a little contention. No matter how much you love the person, if they are given a full-time status, they're going to try to want to take their share. And I'm sorry, we're not sharing. We're inviting to the party, but you're not helping me host it.
Right. Yep.
So
okay.
Recurring it. And also, you will have as someone that Stacy that you call on, oh my God, you two as mothers, you talk about the this and the diapers and the this and the that. Then there's going to be some Cindy you have on who worked in the White House and can do this, because I'm honestly seeing you can and should not limit yourself to any one topic. It should be all over the place.
Okay. I love it. This feels good. Okay, great. And then, let's see. Do I need to advertise and where? Like, I was thinking of even paper or
it's
print.
Premature. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's premature. Keep going.
No, you do, but it's premature. And where were you going?
Well, I was just thinking, trying to think outside of where could I advertise besides like Instagram. So I was like, the grocery store, the little checkout dividers. I saw a real estate agent do that, or even in print. I guess where I'm struggling, and if you hear anything from anybody, that'd be great to hear. But I'm struggling to really build the audience and get enough momentum behind it. I'm just a regular person. How's that? So in order to build a brand, you have to have a following. So I'm trying to put in the work and show up consistently, but at the same time, like, what else should I be doing to build my audience and really launch this thing more?
Yes, Instagram, social media, check out things because I'm going by this. I used one yesterday at Rouse. I don't even look at it or read it. I couldn't care less. It's a plastic thing to me.
Okay.
So that would be a waste of money.
Okay.
Promoting it in paper, no. The way that it will be promoted is word of mouth and by the guests that you have.
Okay.
That is going to be the marketing plan, getting the guests, I don't know why. Do you have any interest in politics?
It depends on the subject, I suppose.
Because now they're showing me, what's her name? The younger Chelsea Clinton. They're just saying, or Jenna Bush. It doesn't have to be, I don't want anything divisive. And these days, everything's divisive.
I know, right?
But they're just saying it's wherever people can inform other people and get your attention. That's the way to market. Let me also look. Definitely Instagram. I'm not even on Instagram, but I'm hearing definitely that. Also, all social media. But do not put any money in print ads just yet. Wait until we have X amount of subscribers.
Okay.
It's going, and I'm no lies from me, it's going to take some time. You're going to be frustrated about the amount of time that you can put into it, because life would get in the way. You're not a single woman, with all the time in the world. So they want you to take a breath. And once an hour, on the hour, they want you to take a deep breath. You're getting too worked up right now. But I like the adrenaline. I like the force for making the case. If you're going to do something, you're going to do it as damn best as you can.
Yes.
And you're going to go full friggin' throttle at it. But they want you to know, along with that, there is temperance. There is patience that you need. There is going with the flow, because I see you having, Steve as a co-host one day, and then he cancels because he has a toothache. What do? Well, you're going to be, they just want you to know, be ready to be flying by the seat of your pants.
Okay.
But isn't that what motherhood is?
Yeah, sure is.
You've got it down. But what they want you to list a name of guests that you would like to have.
Yep.
For different subject. And also, and you really are just specific and almost anal in what you do, correct?
Correct.
How you do it?
Yep.
Yes. Because I see a list of topics, motherhood, whatever you may be, list the topics. List and think about, who do I know that I enjoy speaking about this with? Who do I know that I enjoy speaking about this with? Then write down co-hosts, because I want you to be able to banter.
Right.
Just bounce off to someone else. If you were just talking to yourself, if it's an interview, that's another person, that's perfect. But just you talking about, I like you having somebody else. So definitely a co-host, no regular. Also, let me see what else they have to say about this. It's going to take a little while to get off the ground. Realize that you have time. Time is on your side.
Okay.
I want you to keep, because you feel like time is just go by, and I gotta hit it now, blah, 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 blah. This is a work in progress.
They really know me.
Yes, I really know you now, but that's scary.
That's true.
But it's also, right now, they want you to know it is the journey.
Okay.
It is not the destination. They want you to, if you're going to do this, they want you to enjoy it.
Right. And
that's going to be the hard part for you to remember.
Okay. That's fair.
Breathe and enjoy, because you don't need to do this.
Correct.
You want to do this. What we want should be something that elicits enjoyment and fun. Hard work, but still fun.
Right.
That's what they want this to be about. And they also want you, although you could have hard-hitting topics, speaking about that, speaking maybe to a medium, whatever you want to bring into it, speaking about, female empowerment or whatever it may be. But they want you to also be able to, and I think I said this yesterday, just have fun with it.
Right.
Make fun, lighten up, bring light, because everybody that's listening, everybody needs a laugh. And if you can provide one laugh in your podcast to an audience member, then you've already done your job.
Okay. I love it.
And they're saying this specifically, it is about your listeners, your audience, more than it is about you.
Right. Right.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, it's about them, not me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What can you bring them?
Right.
Okay. What else?
Okay. What about creating products, merch, anything of that? Like, I guess I know I don't need to do this, but if I do this, I do want to do it well, as you know, and I want to be able to monetize it and make it an actual profitable business eventually. A brand. Eventually. It doesn't need to be tomorrow. But I guess I don't know how
It
to.
does need to, and I apologize, and I'm not trying to correct you. It does need to be tomorrow. Not that you're designing hats and whatever with your name on it tomorrow, but they want you're already in it. You've already opened the door. Mm-hmm. So you already should be thinking about this, because they said yesterday, I believe, the big picture, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this is what they want for you right now. So brand, advertising, getting your name out there, yes, but I also see it by, don't rule this out, but would you be opposed to doing public appearances?
No, I would love to do that.
That's what I see happening. I see you at some kind of get together or this or that. I just see you being out there publicly. So they want you to know that it's going to be your face and your energy and your name that is your brand. Now, to answer your question directly about marketing, materials, your brand, first, let's get the podcast.
Yep.
But so in that respect, it's a little premature, but also, okay, I'm going to ask you, what would grab your attention from another podcaster? Where would you find another podcast? Where do you find a podcast that you want to listen to?
Usually word of mouth is a big one.
Okay.
Instagram is a big one. Other podcasts, so like an ad on other podcasts, possibly.
Okay. Would it be a guest on other podcasts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That is what they want. They had said earlier, word of mouth is going to be your big draw. So, wait, let me look. Do you have any, and I don't know if I'm old, I don't know if podcasters have websites or sites to go to.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have one already?
I do, and one of my questions is, should I be redoing it to be more around my podcast specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
It should be specifically about your podcast.
Now, you guys should know that from this discussion, I actually did start revamping my entire website, and it is still undergoing its transformation, but I did definitely take a cue and listen, so look forward to the new version of that coming up. Okay.
It should include personal, but it's all about, like, I have one silly little page, and Scott Keith Intuitive, brief description of what I do, but it's Scott Keith Intuitive. It's not Scott Keith, loves to go on cruises, whatever it is. So they want you to know that it's Kimberly Lovey, and this is your podcast. This is what it is based around. This is a business now.
Okay.
We see this as a business. So revamp your site, make it all about the podcast, the links to the podcast, the guests, what you want. Just work on that.
Got it. Okay.
That will draw people.
Okay. I can do that. Yeah, because right now I have some courses on there that I was working on that I want to kind of move away from that. So I'm going to focus it more around just the podcast.
Which courses, may
Yeah, like helping women do their online businesses and things of that nature. And
No.
Okay.
You can incorporate that in your podcast. That's the way you can get any other area exposure. Mm-hmm. But right now, let's focus on step A. Step A is the podcast.
Okay. What about looking to, and I don't know if it's, again, not necessarily tomorrow, but for more exposure, more audience building, a radio spot. Someone had offered me that a while back.
I should have said it just for the surprise. It would elicit, but I was also going to say, I don't know if people do this, but I heard like a radio spot, honestly.
Okay, because someone had mentioned it to me, and then that conversation turned weird because some other opportunity clouded it. But I don't know if I should go back to that person or,
Not that person, the idea.
Okay,
the person was to elicit the idea, and
okay.
I would have said it at some point in this conversation because I do see I'm driving down, 5 in Irvine. I know you're in the Gore Hills, but I'm driving down the 5 in Irvine. It's like all of a sudden I hear it's like, oh, what's the interest there? Let's see. But it will be in time. It'll be like, you can be where you will be on other people's podcasts. They will be talking about you.
Oh,
and
okay.
This was the guides, and they no bullshit. The guides would not be leading you in this direction if this could not be very successful. They would say, no, the podcast is not for you, but the helping other mothers in a business sense, that's for you. I would like you to be known to as many people as you can be because of your energy, because of the healing work that you do from your voice, because of the knowledge you have accrued, not just through this lifetime, but through many lifetimes, because of the optimism that you have. There are so many Kimberlys. There is the Kimberly who I see could be out at the improv talking about whatever. I see the Kimberly who wants to stay at home and just watch Netflix with the kids or quiet night or whatever. I see Kimberly who deserves to go out on a date with her husband and have a lot of sex. So there's many, many Kimberlys, but they all come into the podcast. That's why, sorry to repeat again, we need to make the title all-encompassing.
Got it. Okay.
The life of Kimberly. Something just, everyday occurrences with Kimberly.
Right. Okay. I love that.
What else?
And what about merch? Like creating products, cookbooks, regular books, anything? I'm trying to think of what else I can do to help, like not to focus on money, but just to make it more of a legit brand. Or is that something I shouldn't focus on right now? Is that a future thing?
I like you keeping it on your plan. I like you having a vision. I like you thinking about it, putting thought into it. But again, the podcast should be 99% of your attention.
Okay.
Everything will be from there. Now, the merchandise, I can see, I just went to a concert last night. That's why my voice sounds even worse. And I was like, people were wearing the artist's name on their shirt. I can see you with the little insignia across the chest, or, and pardon me, not to be too personal, but right across the nipple. Something that's just like, something funny, or like, this is what it is. Have you thought of the design? A minimalistic design.
Not like, too much.
Like the KL. There's, because I do see merch, but I see it's also going to be, there should be like Polo Loud Ralph Lauren. It's a little horse shirt. There is something where I would like it to be a little design, so the design can be yours.
Okay. Cool.
It's like a tattoo with some
like
kind
a
of
logo.
design.
Like a logo.
Yes, a logo. Thank you. I could not think of the word.
No worries. That's great. Okay. Okay. And then what about like any?
Also, there is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stop apologizing. There's something about Lovey Designs. I'd like that name for something.
Okay.
Lovey Designs. If you like it, good. If you don't, it's just a suggestion. But write that down. Lovey Designs.
Okay.
Because you are a designer also.
Wow. Like when we talk about, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I was thinking about like home stuff, anything for the home that you see, anything along those lines.
I like candles. I know it's become cliche at this point, but I like candles with your name on it and your design.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
And you can, and I'm hearing you can do them cheaply, and also like on your podcast. Oh, you got a candle. That's the way to promote yourself too.
Oh, yeah.
Caller gets a candle. We don't want to make it the price is right.
Right. No. That's what people do though. They promote the products through the podcast. And that's what I've been. Oh.
Never.
Well, I'll send you our episode from yesterday because I basically published it.
Oh, okay. Well, don't send it to me. I'm not going to listen to it. But thank you. That's okay. It's okay to do so. It's just the candle. Also, coasters. Something about coasters. Within why am I seeing aquatic? I'm seeing something about the ocean or like a wave. And I'm not sure if they're being metaphorical, like this is a wave that's getting bigger, like you need to ride, or there's actually like your logo has like a wave in it. Have you ever thought of, because now that they're showing me all the different possibilities, ever thought of a line of activewear, like items that women would take to the gym, like I don't know if they're called spandex, or a towel or a
Yes, I have absolutely.
Okay. This is where I'm really getting just really good energy from this. This is where it is Lovey Designs, because you are a designer. So I would like you, because what they're showing me is whatever they're called, women wear it in the gym, this or that. I would like you to start thinking about that too.
Leggings and sports bras and
sports bras. Gear. Yes. My lingo. Forget it. Let me also look. Yes, it's sports. It's sport. Oh, and there will be something. This is good. I'm glad you went down this path. There is also something about are any of your kids on a little league team?
Yeah, they're starting soccer or basketball. Yep.
Okay. Are there sponsors?
Yes.
Could you sponsor?
Yes.
Okay. Think about that, because I see kids coming to like the little soccer game, and it's like sponsored by Lovey Design, sponsored by Talking to Kimberly, whatever it may be.
Right.
That's the way I want you to do it too, because that's word of mouth in your community, and that's what will really propel you.
Oh my God, I love it.
Let's forget about worldwide right now. Let's concentrate on what we need to. But the sports attire, that is really, really potent.
Really? Okay. This is fabulous.
Let me see we got another minute or two. Any other questions or?
Do I need to build a team?
You will need a team at a certain point, but it will happen more organically.
Okay.
Where you will just find somebody this, that. Now, who do you have working on your website? Is it you alone, or do you have somebody?
There's someone overseas, Jolie, that I can call if I need her to help me.
Okay, well, call her because you need her to help you.
Okay.
And so that is one person. And there is also going to be, I would say, who would you call for this? Who would you call for that? They want it to be just like every homeowner. Who's your electrician? Who's your plumber?
Right.
Who do you call for this? Who do you call for that?
Right.
That's how you are going to build group and build your brand, because these people will all be involved. There is also something, I know this is premature, but it's something about like profit sharing, like something like your employees are also involved in your business. They're getting a piece of it or something like it. Now, this is down the road.
Right.
And when it is more, not the podcast, but the designs, there is something about, and also, and the other way, which they really want for you is for maybe like a food drive or homeless food, having your name, you just be sponsoring some kind of women's shelter.
I love that.
Yeah, I know that's not for, and I'm going to separate, that's not for, a women's shelter. Oh, yeah, just what they need is they need to listen to a podcast. They actually do, because I'm tuning into that energy, because they need to bring happiness and light and positivity into their life too. So they need that. But also, it is about you as Kimberly. You really, really are for the underdog. Your soul really likes to help people.
Right.
So a nonprofit, that would really, really be good for you. So also keep that in mind. And specifically, everything you do, other than like the boys soccer team or whatever, it is about females, and it is about female empowerment.
Okay.
That is your niche. That is where they want you to run with it. They also, I do see coffee mugs. They're showing me, and I'm not a designer person, but I love this. I have it right now in front of me. It's a coffee mug by Ray Dunn. I don't know if you've heard of her. There's towels, there's this, there's that. Look up Ray Dunn, because just the way the words are, it's not too feminine. It's just the way the words are written on her coffee. It's like travel, coffee, sleep, this, that.
Yep.
It's just something about the, what's the word? The graphic, the font.
Right, the
There's
font.
something about that. Because I would like you to have some kind of font that really stands out.
Okay. I just have no idea how to make any of these things, but I'll figure it out.
No, we will figure it out.
Okay.
You're not alone in this. And when I say we, I don't mean you need me. I mean your guides, listening to your intuition. Because everything that I say, it should be validated from your soul. It should be like, yes, I was feeling that. Yes, I know that.
Yeah, it is. It's really weird because you say things that have come to me, and then for you to say them, I'm like, okay, I should be doing that. It's just very weird.
That's what I do. It's validation to the soul, because everybody, the main universal lesson, what they want us to know is trust ourselves.
Okay.
Trust our intuition. And if we can't see it clearly, well, then ask somebody that can, or channel yourself. Speak to your guides. Just meditate. Take a few minutes to take a breath, and also your sleep. You get amazing ideas in your sleep.
Okay. Keep a pen by my bed then or something?
Yes. No, even if you could, like in personal, just your phone, like on record. Any ideas you get, just write them, not even write them down, but just say them. Because you're going to come back. And I see like a big board or billboard or chalkboard with all these different ideas. Because they want you to envision yourself becoming as big as you want to be. There are no limits.
Okay, I love it.
And I'd like it. No limits was not taken. I would say no limits with Kimberly could be the perfect name.
Wow. Okay, I love that.
Well, you might even want to use that and give me a percentage. There you go.
Yeah, there's our profit share. See? We just did our profit share.
Thank you. All right, my dear.
Thank you. Okay, I'll send you more money. You're the best. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, pleasure.
You're amazing. Raise your prices. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, how crazy is Scott? Isn't he like wild? He is so amazing and so crazy. I can't even say. So anyway, I definitely did a podcast rebrand and chose Motherhood Interrupted. And it does feel like it's a little bit too niche down, like he said, but we're going to go with it for now. I took a lot of his advice, and if you guys are interested in getting his contact info, just DM me and I'll send it to you privately. He's incredible, and he's actually so affordable that I was yelling at him at the end, especially to raise his prices, and then I actually paid him about 30% more than he asked, because I'm like, okay, people are going to think that you're like too cheap, like you gotta raise your prices. So anyway, he's still, even with that, is beyond affordable compared to so many other psychics, and he's so good. If you guys have any thoughts you want to share, let me know what you think about today's episode. And next week, we will be having Sean Keeler on, and he is actually a stay-at-home dad, and he is so incredible. I cannot wait to share that episode with you guys. So with that, let's talk soon, and have a great rest of your week. All right, that is it for today. Now, as you know, some of our best conversations actually happen after the show. So I want you to find me on Instagram at Kimberly Lovey and let me know your thoughts about today's show. You can screenshot this episode and let us know what your biggest takeaway was and tag me at Kimberly Lovey and we can share it on our stories. I will see you again, same time, same place next week.